So Asmodan is the Lord of Sin, which is pretty hot. I would kind of hope that Andariel would be the Lady of Sin, but Andariel is the Maiden of Anguish, which doesn't really sound like that much fun at all. And Doriel is the Lord of Pain, which again, I guess she's the Maiden of Anguish. She's causing you anguish because Doriel is Lord of Pain. Feels like, yeah, that sounds pretty evil. I don't know. But Asmodan, the Lord of Sin, that's just like, well, no wonder you got those nipple clamps going on there, buddy. Anyway, hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG.
I'm Zerfall.
One of these videos I should actually check and see if I have new, better, better runes I should be using. I've gotten new Blessed Hammer rune, which is brute force. The hammer slows enemies it passes through and has a chance to explode on impact. I still like the fact that I got this little electrical arc between me and it, which is, I think, just makes it hit more stuff. Anyway. So yeah, the Lord of Sin showed up and gave us a sexy warning in the last video that a whole bunch of dudes had popped up in the basement of the Alamo here while we were fighting, getting catapults set up. So I suppose we ought to do something about that.
Oh, did you already talk to this exclamation point man?
I have not. I'm going to talk to him on the count of... Hold on. Actually, I accidentally talked to somebody's banner. I'm going to talk to him on the count of 3, 2, 1.
Asmodan's demons have
Wait, we don't have to time these ones.
No, we don't.
Walls and are flooding into the depths. If it is not closed, the keep will be overrun.
We will be more doomed than if you started shopping and suddenly stopped. All right, buddy. What are you...
From the King of Westmarch. The demons are in the keep. They're coming up from the depths.
Congratulations, everybody knows. I'm so mad, I'll punch a bell.
But he does plan to send dead guys. All right, Tyrael.
Oh, they're actually right here.
I was going to ask you what you know about the thrill of battle, but it looks like my partner's left, so maybe
No,
later.
no, there was. We can talk to him now. I killed the 3 demons that came up the door.
Okay. What do you know about the thrill of battle?
I am once again filled with the thrill of battle.
Well, there you've answered my question.
Since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells, I remember.
I never knew how much fun killing would be until I became immortal.
My brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hell.
Now, if they're all as immortal as the demons,
I do not know your gods,
then were they ever going to die in these other fights
they
either?
were indeed glorious.
Well, I don't know. Are the demons immortal? Like, I don't get it.
Eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if it's...
Well, your end is in sight because you're mortal now.
I feel like they must be immortal because you have to do like one of these magic card, like Magic the Gathering tricks where like, oh no, this creature can't take damage, but you can trap him inside this other card, then sacrifice that card so that that creature gets sacrificed too, or something like that.
Card face down in your graveyard and end your turn. The only thing I know about Magic the Gathering is that Bobo and I just one day found on like ESPN 3 or something, they had like, a televised Magic the Gathering tournament that had 2 guys doing commentary. And this guy had a strategy that was based on some technique called Submerge. But apparently if you play Submerge several times over, it like changes the field and can potentially drown your opponent's cards or whatever. And this guy would like, it had somehow stacked his deck with multiple Submerge cards. And the only reason I remember any of this is because the guys on commentary would go, "Submerge! Oh my God! We can't believe, how can he pull that up?" And then like a few turns later, it's like, "Submerge! We've never seen Submerge used successfully twice." And they were so into it. And I realize I'm playing Diablo 3, so I'm not like the, you know, I'm not
the least nerdy man ever.
Jock. But at the same time, it's like, oh my God, you guys are excited about Submerge. But
There's one other thing you need to know about Magic the Gathering, and you should look it up on your own time. It's called Crackgate. Anyway, let's talk to Tyrael.
Let's talk to Tyrael. Let's find out what he knows about his own command.
You are a great warrior.
You're a Crackgate warrior.
Was made for. You have led us well.
And I can what I do.
Imperius himself We have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great...
So make sure they get proper health care.
Imperius is
Damn
the
it.
archangel of valor. It is he who commands the
Well,
legions of the high heaven.
And let's be fair, the world is just going to declare bankruptcy before it pays this debt off.
Oh, Zerf, you're such a sick. So I never had any problems with my HDMI connection on this laptop until I fixed the issues with my my headphones.
That's how your computer rolls. There's got to be at least one wire that's faulty at some point in time.
Well, now, like I've reconnected, but it's completely playing havoc with. I think I'm gonna need to alt tab out and come back into Diablo. There we go. All right, Tyrael. I missed half of what you said about your command. I'm sure it was pretty great, but I would like to know about the Battle of the Diamond Gates and whether or not it involved Diamond Dallas Page.
Has one side ever come close to winning the eternal conflict?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th Battle of the Diamond Gates.
The 5th Battle of the Diamond Gates? You guys need to get some new battle names.
The very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their
Those demons always fighting amongst themselves.
over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
Evil will always triumph over good because good is stupid.
I feel like did we just slip into an Enix game?
Possibly. Although I just misquoted Spaceball, so what do I know? It's not even a Square Enix game. It's straight up an Enix game. Just like, slavery is wrong, cannibalism is wrong. Thanks, Enix. Thanks.
I wasn't sure about that, but
Thanks for clearing that up.
taught me a lesson.
Oh, and no matter how good a game about Rome is, if it's white supremacist at its core, you probably shouldn't play it. Thanks, Enix. Got it.
You know what? Maybe they should put that into some games.
Apparently people have lost that message. Oh, wow, I'm actually dying. That was kind of exciting for a second.
I want to almost die too. Oh.
Without more. Go back in the comments and tell me the name of that monster because I actually got in trouble there for a second.
That's too bad too, because like that's what makes the game thrilling is the knowing that you have.
Soul Ripper, you'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. So the very first group of this new enemy called Soul Rippers we find had a super unique in it. That was kind of interesting.
And they almost ripped your soul. Oh man, there's a weapon there and I can't get to it. Nope.
It has
Work
begun
through the wall.
the feast. It's the feast from the east. Hey, it's more unique Soul Rippers. Or not unique, just... These are blue, not yellow.
Oh, they're not super fancy, they're just kind of fancy.
Man, my soul's getting ripped a whole lot today.
Ooh, a wand.
You got speed bonus, Surf. It's awesome. At least I do. Thank you.
Here's the worst idea here. We're trying to keep these demons from getting in further up the keep. So instead of opening the doors lightly and then using closing them behind us, we just punch them open so they can never be closed again.
Oh yeah, that's like the secret to castle defense is to destroy your own barriers. I guess the theory is we're trying to protect Leah because if they get the Black Soul Stone, then Asmodan gets to sin all he wants.
Way to use that ability. I don't have enough spirit.
Hey, there's a dark skeletal bowman over your way. I got an experience boost.
I got Dark Skeletal Bowman too.
No, you do. That's what I was saying.
Oh.
Popped up in the text. I'm like, I think we're
Oh, they're all blown up.
These skeletal bowmen are blowing up on the internet. I got skeletal marauders that I thought were unique because they are glowy, but they're just glowy.
That's just what they do.
They're blowing up. Hey, you've killed the Dark Skeletal Bowman. Good job.
Yeah. Well, that's why they blew up. Apparently their thing is that they...
Blow up.
If you kill their leader, they all turn into those little Nova things.
Hey, here's the Fall of Barbarians Part 1.
I want to hear about Barbarians falling.
Go watch Let's Play of Diablo 2.
Hey, a book.
I have
wow.
been fortunate enough to learn much
Soul
of the
Rippers.
barbarians' complicated history in my time.
I'll be joining them
Yet
soon.
the origins of
A
these
band
large,
of
mighty
boys.
warriors are hazy at
Hey, there's
best.
Champion
Legend
Sin.
holds that they are the
I have no
offspring
idea
of
what that
Paul
means.
Kathos, an
What the
ancient
heck is
who
Champion
embodied their
Sin?
ideals of strength,
It is
bravery,
some kind of rare
and
armor, okay.
courage.
Sin like a champion with Champion Sin. Your Champion Sin.
If you're
set-
going to fight the Lord of Sin, the best thing to do is equip some armor that apparently is powered by Sin.
Well, I mean, it'll be strong in his presence, I guess. The thing is, that your Champion Sin set includes a rosary and a cup, so that you can pee in the cup and dip the rosary in it. It's all set up for you.
Your flaws are revealed.
Their biggest flaw was being minions instead of a boss.
You committed the sin of killing guys who don't have purple, blue, or yellow names.
Oh, there's a beacon up here that we somehow know about.
There's a waypoint right there.
Ah, you do know the way.
I want you to show me the way.
I like the kind of grabby hand they have for the teleport areas.
That ability is not yet recharged.
Teleport areas.
Yeah, like when you go switch between worlds or not worlds, switch between levels or like the teleport to town thing.
When you switch between a bunch of enemies that they clearly just stole from rejected Warcraft ideas to enemies they stole from rejected Starcraft ideas. You know, switching between worlds.
Stupid door.
I need spirit that
Stupid
will
rock.
die.
And I go, I will enjoy this as we wander around. Oh wow, Dark Skeletal Bowmans.
Oh, there's a demonic
Curse,
tremor in here.
curse me or
He seemed
something.
like he was confused as to which way he was supposed to attack.
Well, nothing stops the crusade. Certainly not some enemy who doesn't know which direction he's attacking in.
Break beneath the endless tide.
Bitches. Require more Bespin gas.
One usually hears demonic
Hey, you just leveled up.
tremors
Good for you.
before seeing them. These behemoths move slowly and heavily, pounding the earth with their
Yeah, I really
massive
have not
fists.
actually, for
Many a siege
several
has
levels
been
over, have
broken
not
by the
checked and
tremors,
seen what new
battering
runes I have.
strikes, and many more
figure I got
enemies of the
wander
demons
runes.
have been felled by their
Hey, there's a
wrath.
square diamond.
I pray that our world
There's some
will never
glowing
see them again.
green stuff. What the hell is that? There's some kind of like poison treasure goblins over here.
Hey, Crusaders Part 8.
I recently met a returning crusader.
Scared than usual temporarily.
Each crusader took an apprentice. When a crusader fell, his apprentice would take up his armor, his place in the order, and even his very name. When the first generation of crusaders fell, their own apprentices took up their identities. So it has continued for
Hey, there's a
200 years.
message from Asmodan. Orders from Asmodan.
Minions.
Yeah.
The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little wall.
Sure do, boss.
But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below.
They're gonna attack from below.
Send in the ravening beast.
Sir, did you just tell us to flood them in our tide of sin? Because
I
that
will not
sounds
do that.
really dirty. And potentially disrespectful to women.
Oh, this guy's yellow.
Takako
guy's
the
dead.
murderer. What do you think you are, buddy? Some kind of icicle? Palisade 1.
I mean, the interesting thing about the Crusaders were they were like, oh, they're all princes. And their apprentices, whenever they died, would take over their name and their identity. It's like, I hope we survive this. I took over his identity. When I get back to the kingdom, I'm going to be a prince.
Wait, well, what if you're the apprentice of that guy we just killed? When I get back to the kingdom, I'm going to be a murderer. I'm going to join the guild of murderers.
What you ask beneath the endless tide.
This demon raider is here to raid demons. Sorry, buddy, all the demons are dead.
This Kuldrik, the Slayer, is a Orbiter, Frozen Pulse, Nightmarish guy.
You know, lots of guys are hitting me with something that makes my controls reverse or something.
I'm confused.
I will not.
No, I'm happy.
I'm confused. Now I'm happy again.
Oh, there's a big couple left. Couple of what's? I don't know.
Feel the wrath of Ikar. It cannot be done.
No, I ran out of my... Oh, well. I had a pretty good combo going there.
I guess we don't share those combos, because... Oh no, purple guys!
I found an empty
like
skull.
Sunny D! Yeah, things started getting fancy there. I was wondering if that was the enemy or you.
I must wait to use
I was like, oh man, there's some cool graphical shit going on. I'm not sure who's responsible. Oh boy, it's getting scary now.
Oh, treasure goblins warped me.
Oh fuck, oh. No, there's guys attacking me.
I purposely not activated them yet.
Okay. There's like a whole plus. Okay, I gotta kill these guys because if they hit me, I don't get a teleport.
Alright, teleport. Okay.
I'm teleporting now. I kill the little cluster.
See him on the map?
Oh, oops! I thought you were standing right on them, so I started attacking the wrong guys. I see them though.
Oh, strong fever, I believe that
You know, we haven't had one of those,
Oh no, fiery nolas, they almost actually hurt me.
we haven't had one
There's
of
a
those
maid-
cursed
a maid
chests in a
breast.
while.
I found, oh, mad breast. Yeah, we haven't found a cursed chest in a while. And am I crazy or there's only one treasure goblin that time?
There was only one.
Yeah, either we missed one entirely right at the get-go. And I was looking at the map, and nobody seemed to be there for... There was only one for a change.
Feel the wrath of Ikar.
Once more into the breach, dear friend.
You're too late.
I'm inside of him.
My servant is already inside your wall.
Don't even go with you're too late. Mephisto did it better.
Ravenous. He will devour your corpse and those of your friends.
Sounds pretty
Oh
neat.
man, you know what? You can devour my corpse all day, but don't you try to devour the corpses of my friends. That's where I draw the line. It's an empty signal.
Oh, yellow guy.
They're called Asians.
That ability is not yet recharged.
The Thrall of Terror. It's like Amon's mighty servant.
Vengeful Force.
He had a war chamber, which seems like an odd thing for someone to be carrying around.
Oh man, you crushed so many items over there.
Killed some dark skeletal bowmans too. Some dark skeletal pillmans.
I'm glad they didn't get stuck in the wall.
Dark skeletal wall, right? Oh man, you're teleporting around with impressive speed.
What you ask is impossible.
I wonder you're getting all the combos. I enjoy being a fellow. That's right, cover up, buddy. That'll save you.
It cannot be done.
Hey,
See, look, when you put your hand over top of the larder, look at it's like a grabby hand.
Yeah, it's like I want in there. There's tasty foods. Ooh, there's a boss in the larder.
I accept the
Way to wrap
challenge.
up a video. Another boss. Yeah. Kill Ghom in the larder.
Oh, I hope he's a treasure Ghom.
I don't know if there's any other kind.
Lord Belial. I will savor tearing the flesh from your bones.
As long as you don't tear the flesh from my friend's bones.
If this guy's Asmodean's minion, why does he care about Belial? He should want him killed so that his boss can take over.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're like brothers, kind of. They're not close.
It's just a little sibling rivalry.
Maybe it's nobody kills this guy but me.
No one makes my brother bleed his own blood but me.
Well, as long as you're not making him bleed somebody else's blood. When do I get my blood back? Alright, Ghom, thanks for putting up a great fight. That was really fun.
Double stuffed, just like an Oreo. Oh, we got a lore for this guy now, too.
Is the
I don't have
largest
enough room
of
to carry all this
Asmodean's
stuff.
sin lieutenants, and he possesses no less than 4 mouths.
Sin
Though
lieutenant?
his voracious appetite is certainly his greatest weapon.
Yes,
his
no less than
bile
4 mouths.
And, well, other
So, 5
noxious
mouths.
excretions are equally lethal. When last seen in battle, the Lord of Gluttony swallowed half a dozen angels whole, spears and all.
And you know, you didn't want to see his toilet in the morning.
Anyway, I gotta go drop a bunch of shit in town, so. Well, that was not the time to use that
I
joke.
am returning to town.
Oh, shut up, Asmodan. You're guilty of the sin of pride.
On my screen, he literally shows up and wiggles his mouth around and then just disappears.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Anyway, just wanted to show up and tell you guys you're doomed.
In demonic, it took like 5 minutes to say what he was saying, but then when it changed to common, it was just like, I'm still gonna get that stone by.
You think you're not gonna? You think this means you're not gonna get killed? You're totally gonna get killed. I want those stones. I want those stones, and I'm willing to break a lot of bones. And we pick up a bunch of other useless crap I don't really care about. Why did I bother to come back? What is our next quest? Ooh,
We'll
I'm
find out.
almost about to level up again. I had this vague notion. It was about 20 minutes into the video, 21 minutes into the video when we encountered that guy, and I'm like, oh, hey, this would be a great way to end the video. Nope.
Oh, you thought a boss was gonna last more than a few seconds. You fool.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate.
Oh, apparently the armory is where we'll be
Tyrael
headed.
There.
Why would you ever let Tyrael out of your sight? You know he can't take care of himself.
It's like that time where Bender turned into a human.
When Bender turned into what? He cut out for a second on my end.
A human.
Oh. Okay, sorry. I didn't realize that plot was going to happen when I came down here. I don't know if you're getting to see it or not.
Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, what have you done?
She lost control of the stone, and then Hellspawn attacked.
I blame her mom.
Hellspawn that were really easily defeated.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
And you get to level up, and I just get to stand here.
Screw you, monk. Your show is overrated. Just because you don't like germs means you're an interesting detective? Fuck you.
All right, don't talk to me real quick. I gotta put this stuff in my thing.
I'm gonna talk to Tyrael, guys. Don't tell Zerfall I'm about to talk to Tyrael. I'm gonna tell him that it was because he stopped shopping that was what interrupted the dialogue. I guess this would be a good opportunity to figure out if I have any skills that are worth using. I'm pretty much sticking, well, domination, hammering out orbits you as you move. That might be better than Thunderstruck, but that's not coming up for another 7 levels.
I heard what you did down below. I hope that demon...
Oh, this villager was like, I heard what you did down below. I was like, oh. Rumors spread quickly.
It was cool. It was neat. Attica, man. I mean that.
Hi. Does this silver exclamation point mean it's an optional quest?
Oh, I wonder if I've been missing cool, I don't know. I have no idea what it means. Let's talk to him and see what's going on.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan.
Can you feel the world shaking beneath you? Did the earth move for you?
I will destroy the ballistae and lift the siege.
The Lord of Sin came and the earth moved for all of us. Now he's got blue shit over his head. Let's ask him, hey, what do you know about the eternal conflict?
Tell me of the eternal conflict.
Since time...
How long has it been going on?
The forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred world stone. Until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world.
Oh man, we need Paragon Shepherd to save us from renegades.
Became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
They sought to use us.
It really hurt.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
It's very clear.
Couldn't be clearer.
So wait, which way are we going? Back. Oh, there's more stuff.
Of the world. Yeah.
I would hear more of the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves.
I'm all about the renegade demons and angels who created the earth. I mean, it sounds like they're more, you know, they make more sense to me than the other ones.
That is why you have both good and evil within you.
Oh, commingled.
The power of both realms as your birthright.
And the Lord of Sin was there.
Was so terrifying
He's like, oh yeah.
That they tuned the world stone to weaken them. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
Because what could be more unimaginable than people? Alright, well, I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the video. We've got an exciting new thing to do, I guess. Yeah. Lord of Sin needs to be defeated. Can Zerfall reach level 50 in time?
I will not do that.
Anyway, I'm MysteriousJG.
I'm Zerfall.
And we'll see you next time in the world of Sin.
Bye.